Okay, guys, and we're back with another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest. I'm Seth from the Lonely Stunner podcast, and this is episode 57 of my side quest. Now, in this episode, we're going to be talking about the return of Naoya Inoue. He's returning to the ring again. He's fighting super bantamweight contender Ramon Cardenas on May 4th at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, and the poster for this fight recently got announced and shared on social media. The fact that it's only Naoya Inoue on this poster will tell you everything you need to know about the fight. The fact they couldn't even get Ramon Cardenas' his picture on the poster tells you how much of a mismatch this is going to be. Cardenas is ranked number 9 at the World Super Bantamweight rankings. He's got a good record. I can't knock him. He's 26-1. He's been pretty active these past few years. Well, I say pretty active. He normally only fights, once or twice a year. That's not that active at all. Mix of decisions, some knockout wins, some stoppages, some decisions. Like I said, his current win streak is 110 on the bounce. Doesn't necessarily make him a super deserving champion contender because he's still ranked only 9, and to be ranked number 9 and getting a world title shot kind of speaks to the depth of these divisions, that they're really shallow. But this is sort of regarded as, for the most part, it's just a stay busy fight for Naoya Inoue. I anticipate they're hoping, he just runs through him and, just runs through him and then on to the next one. I think it looks like they want Naoya Inoue's next proper opponent to be WBA interim champion Akhmadaliev. And that fight's reportedly going to happen in September in Tokyo. But we'll see. Obviously, Naoya Inoue's been fighting in Tokyo, not in Tokyo, but in Japan the past 4 or so years. This will be his first fight in America since June 2021. So yeah, it'll be nearly 4 years since he's fought in America. And on the line, it's going to be the IBF, WBC, and WBO World Super Bantamweight Championships. And let's be honest, Naoya Inoue, 29 wins, 26 knockouts. There isn't too much for me to really say about this fight. Naoya Inoue, he's on a great run. He's beating everyone he's facing. There are some, sort of criticisms out there from boxing media and boxing fans that he's really facing no big names. But you look at the rankings, there aren't really any big names for him to face, if we're being honest. I'm looking at the rankings. I don't see a great deal of, huge name contenders. McCann, okay, would be a decent name. There's 1, 2, and 3 ranked unbeaten guys. These are guys that could, worth giving a shot. I'm not saying these guys would beat Naoya Inoue. I wouldn't, I wouldn't put that out there at all. Obviously, Lewis Neri dropped out of the WBO top 10 rankings. Obviously, he lost to Naoya Inoue and got stopped in May 24. And that was again, in Tokyo against Naoya Inoue, a great win at the Tokyo Dome for Naoya Inoue. There's not a great deal to talk about because Naoya Inoue is a boxer who's sort of facing guys who aren't huge names, but I guess we're sort of getting to a point in the divisions where there are a couple of unbeaten guys at the top of the division that are maybe nearly worth giving a shot. Goodman and McCann probably deserve title shots at this point, if we're being honest. Goodman is ranked top 3 with WBO, WBC. He's ranked top 3 in 2 of the. He's ranked top 5 with WBA. And obviously, like I said before, Akhmadaliev is the WBA interim world champion, and that's who they're looking in a way to fight in September. Inoue should win that fight as well. I mean, it's hard to bet against a guy who's never lost, naturally. So I'm going to say he's probably going to beat all these guys. But you never know until you're in there. Naoya Inoue, he's shown that he can be touched. He's shown that guys can get to him, but no one can stay the course with him. even if you can win a round, 2 rounds against him, he's going to find your chin eventually and he's going to stop you. This guy's got 29 wins, 26 knockouts. He stops guys, bro. That's what Naoya Inoue does, and he's a world-class operator. And you can see that in the amount of world championships and weight divisions he's won belts at. You know, he's been a pro boxer for 12 years now, 13 years. He made his debut in 2012. He's 31 now. He's still relatively young. For these weight classes, you do see guys sort of... Actually, to be fair, at lower weight classes, you see guys sort of peak earlier. It's more at the heavier weight classes you see guys, you know, mid-30s that are still able to compete at the highest level. So for Inoue to be at 31 and win as many world titles as he's won and at as many weight divisions as he's done it, he's already had, you know, damn near a Hall of Fame career, in my opinion. But Naoya Inoue's back against Ramon Cardenas. People are saying this is a bit of a tomato can for him to fight. I hear it because, especially since 2023, it's been regarded that Naoya Inoue has had 3 consecutive mismatches in fights that were never expected to be competitive. So people are starting to get a bit sick of Naoya Inoue, and we kind of saw this with Gervonta Davis as well. Until recently, these past few years, where Gervonta Davis has been facing undefeated guy after undefeated guy after undefeated guy, and he's now sort of got that respect back that he had early in his career. Naoya Inoue probably needs to do a similar thing to that, where he just faces all the top undefeated guys in his division, beats them all convincingly, and guys are like, yeah, this guy was the truth all along. But yeah, like I said, Naoya Inoue's back, 4th of May, in Las Vegas. Let's see what he's got for us. I'm predicting another win, probably another stoppage, but we'll see what Naoya Inoue does. That's it from me. Another episode of the Seth Solo Side Quest in the bag, and I'm out. Peace.